Alright everybody, so in this video I'm going to just share with you how I was able to sharpen my focus, make better decisions in just 10 quick minutes every day. So this is a video I'm very excited about because this is something that's helped me out for about close to a year so far, and I want you guys to be able to potentially use it for yourself if you want to upgrade your level of alignment, decision making, your focus, productivity. And with that, let's get started. So first, number one, right, $1,000,000 lesson, which is if you want to improve your life, you want to improve what you think about and how you think, right? So again, yes, we can talk about taking action, we can talk about different strategies, mindsets, perspectives. By the end of the day, if you want to improve your life, it always starts by what you think about in the first place, what you're focusing on, and number two, right, how do you think as well. And so this exercise has helped me to not only think better, but choose a lot more better, more effective things to think about as well. So for example, start 224, I was misaligned, I was lost and stuck, and I had three choices at a point of time, right? I could avoid my feelings and tolerate life, I could quit everything, or right, I could actually ask for help or ask for feedback and support. So however, what I realized after getting a bit of help, right, and through my own story, I realized that my challenge at the point of time was not a business or logical problem, it was an alignment problem. So a lot of times when we're talking about lifestyle businesses, right, making more income, making more money, or career, a lot of times it might not be a business or logical, it could be more of an internal, it could be more of an alignment problem. So it couldn't be just solved by business or logical strategies. So, and I realized that my challenge has to do with more of the heart and the gut rather than the head. So what do I mean, right? Head is when you're using a lot of your brains, right? A lot of thinking, logicals, and so forth, which many of us are very used to. Heart and gut. Heart is more of the emotions. Gut, right? In my opinion, right? Again, I could be very wrong because I'm not an expert. Gut is when you actually kind of is the intersection between your heart and your head, and your gut, right, lets you know what's the best decision you can make moving forward after integrating both together. So in March 2004, I found a business mentor who I aligned with who specializes in alignment as well. And I want some private one-to-one time with him. I'm meeting my intention at the point of time. So while people paying $1,000 per week for some one-to-one time, I was able to get some one-to-one time with him for free. So, and although I learned, there's still one exercise I practice daily today thanks to him. So he taught me a lot of stuff which I share in separate YouTube videos. But there's one exercise I still do today that helps me to increase my level of intuition, decision making, and alignment. And so we'll be practicing this together, right, in this video. So my suggestion is after this video, just take 10 minutes to practice this, and I assure you will get some potential results reflections already. So disclaimer number one first, I'm not an expert. So again, this is just my exercise. If you want, check out other videos we have in school, right, that gives you a lot more detailed strategies, mindsets about how to become more grounded, become more aligned. But number one, I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing with you exactly what I'm doing. Number two, doing this doesn't mean your decisions are correct all the time. So this is going to be very important because why? It doesn't mean that if you just listen to like your intuition or your mindset, it doesn't mean that you get the best results or that it's correct all the time, right? Sometimes, right, it might seem like a wrong decision or wrong result at first, but it might give you better results at the long term. Or, right, hey, you can just be recognizing the fact that you might be wrong, you might not have the right, correct most decision, but that's fine as well. Because why? You're trusting your gut to do, and the more you listen to your gut, the more likely you'll get the better results as well. Disclaimer number three, doing this doesn't mean zero stress for the rest of your life. So even though I have drastically improved my level of intuition, decision making, productivity, decision making, it doesn't mean I have zero stress. So you still face some stress, but this exercise helped me to ground myself, become a lot more mindful, become a lot more focused, and that's what we want for all of you. Okay, so again, reminder, this exercise is simply about helping you make the best decisions possible for you, right? Doesn't mean it can be right all the time, 100%, doesn't mean it's perfect, right? But it's making the best decisions possible for you at that point of time. Okay, so with that, we're gonna get started on exercise. So it's a very simple one, and basically is what you do is number one, put an alarm for 10 minutes on your phone or your computer, your tablet, whatever that is. Put an alarm for 10 minutes. Number two, close your eyes and take deep breaths. Ground yourself a little bit. So by then the 10-minute timer has already started, and all you have to do after that is to ask yourself this one question: what is my intuition telling me? And I can't stress how many great, amazing decisions I've made from both my personal and my professional life just with this one exercise alone, right? Whether is it creating my beta offer campaign that got me 16 calls, right, in less than 1 month, right? Or whether was it personal life decisions where I was able to do some personal activities that was never expected if I'll just use my everyday head to go along, which got me so much more results. So again, ask yourself, what's my intuition telling me, and be patient and just let whatever answers come out in your head. Number four is again, like I said, allow whatever thoughts come through your mind, and that's it. Put an alarm for 10 minutes, close your eyes and take deep breaths, ask yourself what's my intuition telling me, and number four, allow whatever thoughts that come through your mind. And why this works is because you usually know what's the best answer for yourself, but a lot of crap gets in the way. So by closing your eyes, right, putting an alarm, taking some deep breaths, and just letting yourself, what does my intuition tell me, you are getting rid of a lot of the noise that's out there and just letting the answers that come from your heart, your head, your gut, right, come to you naturally. So tip number one, when doing this, do this at a quiet environment where you're preferably alone, right? So try not to do it when there's people around, because then your thoughts might get a bit messed up. You might think about different things. So try to do it in a quiet environment where you're preferably alone, so you don't have to like answer to other people while you're closing your eyes for 10 minutes, right? Again, it's just subconscious whether they ask you or not. So my take is do it when you're preferably alone. Number two, you can have other questions to ask your mind if needed. So for example, if there are some questions about business, personal life, strategies, besides asking what's my intuition telling me, you can start asking yourself a couple of questions or preparing them in advance and just letting your mind answer them naturally as well. So for example, I can say, what is my next challenge I want to have, or what's the next campaign I want to have to generate a lot more cash? I'll let that sit into my mind. When I do a 10-minute exercise, that question will come out as well, and then the answers could start flowing also. Okay, so one very big thing to know is it's okay if you don't know the answer immediately. So sometimes the answer is to take a wait and see approach. That means don't do anything. Sometimes the answer is just to be patient and just see how things turn out. Sometimes the answer could be just for you to collect more information, find out more knowledge or information that you might need to make a better decision, which happens as well. Or sometimes the answer is just for you to ask for help. So sometimes, right, the intuition is just telling me to ask my coaches, my mentors, my friends, right, my wife, my family members for help, right, when it comes to a certain topic, situation, or problem. So again, all of these are possible answers. Don't feel bad or don't feel wrong if you can't get a direct answer. Sometimes just be patient, collect more information, or just to ask for help. Okay? And tip number 4, right, which is the 10 minutes, do your very best not to open your eyes and write it down. I know you'll be tempted to, but what you do is only after 10 minutes down, write down your thoughts right after 10 minutes so you don't forget them. Don't do it during the 10 minutes because you want to let your mind flow as much as possible. Okay, and tip number 5, again, the more you learn how to trust yourself, the more effective this exercise will be for you. So sometimes I know, right, if you're doing this for the first time, it might get a little bit weird. You might question some of the answers that you have. You might be wondering whether whatever you have come out of your head is really right for you or not. It's very normal, as it happened with me. But what I learned is the more I learn how to trust myself, right, and trusting myself doesn't mean that thinking that I'll be perfect and have no mistakes all the time, right? Trusting myself that I have the best decisions possible for me at a point of time, right, and acting upon it. And so the more you learn how to trust yourself, the more effective this exercise will be for you. Okay, so with that recap again, put an alarm for 10 minutes, close your eyes and take deep breaths, ask yourself what my intuition telling me, and allow whatever thoughts that come through your mind. And that's all you have to do every day to increase your level of decision making, alignment, intuition, mental models, focus, all with just 10 minutes a day, as I've done for close to a year already. Okay, so with that, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you very soon.